That was a good one, Darren. That one just
You
got
guys
slipped right in there.
You guys are fucking weird.
Yeah. Almost a double, if you want to know the truth.
Welcome to Cue the Mic. I'm Darren Orth.
And I'm the ultimately handsome Randy Twyford.
And I'm Emma Derflinger, and this is episode 144. I hate that you guys do that.
I just love the phlegm opening.
Yeah. Kind of get a clean slate going for the day.
But it's just so
a clean slate.
It's so aggressive.
It's so aggressive, and we don't even have to do it, but we just like to see Emma's face. I like to see Emma's face when we get down in the countdown, because it counts 5, 4, 3, and once we hit 3, even if Randy doesn't start doing it, I'll just kind of do the old and he'll like go full bore.
Yeah, every time.
On cue
the mic. But shoot. Okay.
So, Darren, you're broadcasting live from Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah, I'm at a Holiday Inn Express. I'm well rested.
Are you
Holiday
well rested?
Having a second cup of Costa.
You know what? I was actually gonna
Costa coffee.
Costa.
I was actually
gonna
that's good. Say something. Did you know that you called me this morning at 6 a.m.?
No.
You did.
6 a.m. your time?
Yeah.
Huh.
5:57 a.m. I get a call from Darren North. I'm about to start a workout, and I'm like, why is he calling me?
And you knew it was about dial.
No, a part of me thought that because we were recording, because today's Friday, we're recording a day early, and I'm at a much later time than normal. A part of me thought you screwed up the time regardless of the fact I told it to you twice yesterday.
No, I was it was in my pocket because I was walking to Walmart.
Mm-hmm. As one does.
Because I needed some essentials. And of course, I was up at 4 o'clock Florida time, 3 o'clock Iowa time.
Right.
So I've just been wasting time for 5 hours. Yeah. Oh, Christ. And now my wife's calling me.
Oh.
Recording podcast, honey. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I thought you just forgot the time that I texted you multiple times yesterday. No. Randy, did you get irritated by that conversation like I did?
No, I was feeling your irritation though.
Well, sorry, because I was in the middle of a meeting.
Oh.
And I just read the last comment. I wasn't paying much attention like I normally was. We actually had the founder, the originator of the Barbecue World Cup. We were having dinner with him last night.
Oh, fun.
Okay. Fun.
Yeah.
Anything new you can share with us?
No.
Probably
just,
got in trouble for the last one.
No, never get in trouble. It's just visions. There's, trying to put all these visions together, and it's just, trying to figure out how to, it's just another, I'll tell you, it's just another whole level of thinking that when you start talking about corporate sponsorship,
I bet.
It's just a whole nother level when you start talking about views and whatever. And when, competition barbecue is just such a small little, when talk about, sponsorship of barbecue teams and, what gets seen and clicks and stuff like that. And, how how these national companies are, it's just a pinhole.
They thrive on those clicks and stuff, don't they?
Oh yeah, everything's clicks, and so what they're looking for is a much broader. They're looking for my 15 million now, 15 million sausage roll clicks, and counting.
So I see Minnesota in May is a qualifier now.
Yep, Minnesota in May, and then just announced yesterday, Smoke in the Spring in Osage City, Kansas.
Okay.
And becoming popular. Lakeland, Florida is, knew that, but Lakeland, Florida. But yeah, Minnesota in May has 3 spots left because of it. Yeah, and they just put their sign out, I think Monday or Tuesday or whatever.
I saw somebody post that they were a qualifier.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody
filling
wants
up
a chance to win $1 million.
Everybody wants $1 million. Everybody, sure. And it's a great thing. It's a great thing for barbecue, and it's really fun to be part of this team, kind of designing this thing. And everybody wants to know all these answers, and there's a lot of these questions aren't answered yet, but that's okay. Trust the process. Trust the. We're still determining, or this committee is still determining these qualifying events. I mean, but that's okay. I know everybody wants it cut and dry, and they want to know exactly every detail.
Sure.
Yeah.
The detail, it was like we could have, spent 3 more months or 4 more months defining every detail and then delayed it another year, or you can just start the qualifying process and define it. The only thing we know is it's probably going to end up in April 2027 in Vegas.
Okay.
And there's going to be the qualifying events. It's amazing. There's some events they've reached out to that aren't interested in being qualifying events.
The hell you
Interesting.
Say? Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
What's their pushback?
Yeah, I don't know. But there's been a couple that haven't really either shown interest or just come back and said, not interested, which is kind of crazy.
Well, do you think it's because of the uncertainty of like this event, since there hasn't, like, some people are scared to get in on the ground floor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like they want to see what happens first.
What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Because all it's going to do, unless you're not looking to fill up your barbecue event.
Well, and that's what I was thinking.
Unless you're not looking, now you could still limit your event to so many teams, but unless you're not looking to fill up your barbecue event,
would there be events that wouldn't want to fill up? Is that a thing?
I wouldn't know why, because in the criteria when we looked at it, if somebody limits an event to 25 teams, it's probably not a very good qualifying event, right? Mm-hmm. An invitational type thing is usually not a very good qualifying event, because you're not. Now, is there invitationals that are part of it? Yeah, there's invitationals that are part of it on a small scale, but
right.
But an invitational, just having a small or just a little small 25 team contest doesn't give a lot of opportunity for a lot of people to get into it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Right.
So bigger contests, and they're not all big contests, but, bigger content like Lakeland Pigfest. It's a huge contest.
Has many teams are down there, Darren?
I don't know. All of them, I think.
Really?
Yeah, all of them. But, I mean, Lakeland Pigfest has always been a huge contest. It's been a huge, it's a huge contest. And, because of course, Lakeland Pigfest, I mean, what are you guys, minus 13 there, Emma? Degrees outside? Colder than a well digger's ass?
Yeah, we're minus 0 here.
Oh, you're minus 0?
Right.
Or just plus 0? Are you plus or minus 0? Or are you just 0?
Crazy. Are you just 0?
Are you 0?
You can't be minus 0.
That's what
So
the thermometer
yesterday,
said.
yesterday when I looked at
Thermometer.
Lakeland, they said potential for record highs today
Oh
or
boy.
tomorrow of
All right.
85.
Um,
And normally Lakeland's cold. Normally
Is it
they
this
really?
contest, every time I've cooked it before, it'll get up in like 70s and sometimes it's drizzling and raining. And by the time you get to awards, it's 45 degrees. It's I mean, it was when I went to Walmart this morning at 6 o'clock this morning, it was 58 degrees, shorts. It was amazing. Um, no breeze at all, just absolutely stunning.
Nice.
And today they're saying 83 degrees. Sunny tomorrow, same thing, 84, 85. Um, yeah, the weather is the crowds are going to be so huge here,
Right.
and they've got the activation set up. Oh my man, they've got the vendors are just gonna blow this thing apart. I mean,
so
they're gonna make bank.
a quick AI overview says that they typically feature over 150 professional and backyard barbecue teams.
Yeah, yeah, I would think. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been. Well, I probably won't even go to the Cooks meeting, so I won't even know that either. But I'm gonna guess there's 80 or 90 teams here.
I'll be damned.
I mean,
Oh, here.
professional teams, and
Shoot.
then the
Sure.
backyard.
This one says so an article talking about it this year's event said that there will be, where did it go? 120 teams, I think is what
Yeah,
that just said.
I always looked.
So,
It doesn't matter how many teams, you still got to beat them all,
well,
Right.
yeah, 100 more than
right?
120,
Yeah,
but it's still interesting. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
that's a lot of people. Got to hit the right tables.
And
Got to hit the right tables.
at the Sun and Fun Expo campus,
Yeah,
this would have been a great
yeah.
event for him to take us, Randy.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he ever think about us?
Huh.
I gotta stay here in the cold.
I
Yeah,
would
me
have worried
too.
about you being able to get home because you would have been stuck here for like multiple days.
Yeah. I was thinking about that this morning about all the people that have came from the north down there. Say they drove down. They're going to be screwed for a few days.
Well, there was a lot of talk about the people of when that storm is going to get to like Atlanta because there's a lot of teams from around Atlanta. Atlanta's supposed to get, could get an inch of ice.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so they were talking to the organizer about, hey, we want to turn in and just leave and trying to work out some logistics plan with the big crowd about how do they get out because they need to get home and get in front of this ice storm,
Sure.
because otherwise they could be stuck for days,
You're right. Right.
and I mean, there's a lot of people that flew in, old Bill from Smoking Hogs, Bill and Sean, they're from Boston. They're going to get
Right.
murdered. Luke
Oh yeah.
Darnell's down
Especially them
here.
guys.
And Kim, they're in DC. Kim flew in from DC last night, knowing that, she's going to not be able to get home for a couple days, but that's
Right.
okay. It's still supposed to be 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not a bad place
It's
to get
better than
marooned at.
right now, as the high in Altoona is 1 degree
You're supposed to get up to
currently.
1 today?
Yeah, that's what this
Whoa.
says.
Wow, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I went out to turn some ovens on and stuff, and it's
Currently,
just fucking cold out.
it currently feels like it's negative 9 degrees, but it feels like negative 26.
Wow.
They don't have school, so Lane's sleeping in right now, soaking up the day off.
Soaking up the day off.
Yeah, shit sucks.
Yeah, well, it is Iowa, and it is wintertime.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
exactly right.
And am I ever gonna leave? No.
You're
Am
not?
I gonna complain every winter? Yes. Oh yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
not leaving.
I'm
That's
just
the
trying
best
to
state to-
time it. I'm just trying to time it right.
There you go.
Financially, it would be dumb for me to ever leave Iowa because it's so cheap to live here.
Yeah.
So, I like it enough.
Yeah.
But Darren, what tent are you at? Or what's your spot number? Do you know? They have an event map, and I think I can actually see where you're going to be set up.
I'm at spot 55.
Oh my God. You're really close to the judging.
Not super close because they say the judging entrance is around that corner of the building.
Do you want to see it though? Here.
Sure. Sure.
I have it. This is kind of cool.
It is.
I think so. That they have a map of it. So you're right here. Can you see my little mouse?
Right where? Right where?
Right here. Right here. My little mouse.
55, yeah.
55.
Oh, I'm right by the bud trough.
Yeah. And then the tent is judging's right here, and then turning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
so you just gotta walk around the corner.
Yeah. So I'm in 55. Anything. The Shiggin and Grinnin' boys are in 69 right there, kind of on the end or right close to the end.
Yeah, they're right here.
One over.
They're across from me.
Did they pay for that? Knowing the Shiggin boys?
Did they pay for it?
Yeah, to be 69. That just seems like something that they would pick.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they just said give me they said give me a spot next to Darren because we carpooled together. Which might have been, so I rented a truck and I said, hey, instead of you guys taking a vehicle and me taking a vehicle, we can probably fit everything in one pickup truck. So we loaded the 2 cans and a Traeger in the back of the pickup truck along with Cambros and coolers. And then we pulled the Jambo.
Okay.
And loaded shit in the back truck. And we had to stand the tent up straight up and we were packed to the gills.
Oh, I bet you
for the road. Matter of fact, Emma, I'll show you. I'll send you a picture about.
So you rented a pickup, not a box truck.
We rented I rented a pickup. You know, Enterprise does a great job of. I've become very good friends with they're big, huge barbecue fans at Enterprise at Cape Coral. So I'm like a preferred customer. Yeah, show that picture, Emma. This is us leaving Cape Coral at the house, loaded up, ready to go.
Hold on.
But we're stacked to the gills. And so I go to pick up the truck, and last time they gave me a Chevy 3/4 ton truck.
Oh.
And same one I have at home, and it was just nice. But this time he's like, hey, I got a different truck for you. He goes, I got a Dodge. And I said, that's fine. Yeah, so we were stacked to the gills there, Randy.
Yeah, you are. Look like the Clampetts.
Yeah, of course. We look like the Clampetts, right? We had her stacked efficiently in there. Of course, Jeff has to bring the damn Traeger so he can cook his chicken. I'm like, just learn to cook the chicken on the damn Jambo. But anyway, show the other picture, Emma, that I sent you.
I don't want to.
No, really. Come on, go ahead. So we go to dinner last night, and so I get a message at 1:07 a.m. because we have to talk about Jeff because he always says he gets talked about on the podcast. So I get this picture at 1:07 a.m. of Jeff, and it's a guy with a tattoo on his ass or his lower back that has the Dodge Ram emblem, the Ram emblem that says Ram this with an arrow hanging down to his butt crack. And the guy has his pants pulled down. And I'm still trying to figure out first why this picture was taken and why this conversation. But I'm finding out today. That'll be a report back.
Please do.
That'll be a report back.
I need this off my screen.
And it'll be a good 15-minute story, I'm sure.
Oh, it'll be a 15-minute story. Yeah.
You're going to have to report back to us.
Yeah, it'll be crazy. So, because Jeff always says, yeah, I don't listen to the podcast, but I hear I'm the main conversation. I'm like, well, quit being a dumbass, and of course you will.
I mean, right? Yeah, he probably is one of the main topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you going to cook
And
on
we,
this weekend?
I got the Ringos because we only down in Florida we have the
That's right. That's
Jambo
right.
and we have the two Ringos.
That's right. I
And
forgot about that.
since I got lucky and hit reserve on the Ringos, and I
Sure,
knew
sure.
there's no way Jeff could cook on those cans. I'm like, Jeff, you can have the Jambo. I'll cook on the two Ringos. I probably, knowing that it was $1 million qualifier, I probably should have made him cook on the Ringos and just watched him struggle.
Right.
But I didn't. I'll let him cook on the Jambo. He'll
You
probably
got a pretty good
qualify and
track
I
record
won't.
with the
He'll,
Ringos.
he'll probably qualify and I won't because I let him have my pit, but that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I spent half the night. I dropped them off. We went to dinner last night and, I'm like, I'm not taking you back because the hotel is like 17 minutes from the site. Well, we were another 10 minutes one way. So I had 25-minute drive to get them
Back to the
back
cook
to the
site.
site last night. And I'm like, no, take an Uber. And they're like, come on, just take us back. You're sober. Like, okay. So I took them back to the site. Well, then on the way back, they're like, hey, can you stop and see if we need some charcoal and we need some oatmeal stout for our brisket wrap. And I'm like, okay. So I stopped at the liquor store and they looked at me like oatmeal stout, like whatever. So I picked up charcoal and then I'm looking around and so I've done all their shopping for them because I know if I don't do it for them, then I'm just going to have to go back out and do it for them today
Right.
because they don't have a vehicle, which
Right.
dumbass, make them drive their own vehicle and then you don't have to worry about it.
True.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, but hopefully I got all their shopping done. I'll check before I leave.
That's nice.
Well, they
of
won't
you.
be up. They won't be up yet, I'm sure.
What time will they get
It's
up?
already 9:30
Well,
there.
Yeah, but I mean, they were still going strong. I'm sure they didn't get to bed till 3 or 4.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like waking up. That's crazy.
Huh?
Yeah, I agree.
I was
But
waking up. I stayed up till 9:30 last night and Lane's like, hey, are you feeling okay? What's going on? And I was like, nothing, I'm fine. And he's like, you're still awake and it's past 8:15. Okay. Rude.
Early to
But
bed, early to rise.
yeah, I like my mornings. I kind of was bummed that we were recording the podcast this morning because I was going to have my coffee and read my book and just be quiet and sit with the fireplace on after my workout. But no, I'll have to do that later.
Well, I just figured tomorrow morning with the
Which is
bad
fine.
service out there
yeah.
and the
No, this
potential
actually-
that Jeff would be up and the potential of just, probably need
It's
to
actually-
focus.
This actually works out better because I also have to work tomorrow and go to the gym. So I was actually relieved when you said, do you guys want to record on Friday?
Randy and I had that all pre-worked out.
Yeah. I've got a catering today and tomorrow.
Why don't you guys ever talk to me? What the
Oh, we
heck?
work it out amongst ourselves
What?
first.
What? I want to be involved. What if I couldn't have done it today? What would Plan B have been?
Well, then we wouldn't have done it today.
What the heck? No, but instead you just had decided to drive me nuts because you're like, hey, what time are we recording? And then I was like, let's record at this time. And then you're like, can we record at a different time? And I'm like, no, I just said I can't record until this time.
And I knew exactly what was going on, that you were involved in something else and just glancing.
Yeah, and I was on my way to go meet up with my mom actually when I was texting you guys. So I got there and I go, your boss is a dumbass. And she's like, oh, what did he do? And I go, he just doesn't read his text messages. I was fired up.
Mm.
So,
Just a little thing.
With this Arctic blast that we're having, how will that affect your business up at the restaurant, Aaron?
Oh, it'll suck pond water. I think people are so used to it now, but when it's that cold, I mean, when you're
Right.
25, 30 below wind chill, I think it's going to suck.
You don't
Now,
want
will
to
you have
leave.
many Door dashes and stuff like that, or
I don't know whether sometimes when it's that cold, they shut down
oh,
DoorDashes.
do they really?
Is it when it's that
Sometimes when
cold,
it
or
gets
is it
that
when
bad.
it's just there's snow on the ground? I thought.
I don't know.
I thought it was just when driving conditions were
It is what it is,
ideal.
Randy. It is what it
Right,
is.
right. I'd be
It
interested to.
always happens. The bad weather just always happens on the weekends,
Sure.
all the time.
We were actually just talking about that the other day because they haven't had this was their first quote unquote snow day because
Yeah.
it's been snowing and stuff on Saturdays.
Randy, you're supposed to get a little bit of snow.
No, this morning they're calling us 4 to 8 inches.
4 to 8, because I just looked at the thing for you and it looked like 12 inches. And I'm like, come on, somebody make up their mind what this thing's going to do.
Well, it's if it depends. We're kind of on the borderline of if it goes north, we could get up to 9 to 10 inches, but if it goes south a little bit, we could get 2 to 4 inches. So we're kind of in the middle of the road. So
They're still having a barbecue contest in Cape Girardeau this weekend.
I saw that state contest.
It's an indoor barbecue contest. I don't know. Is it steak?
Yeah, I know it's steak. I know they're having steak there, but is it also KCBS?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's indoor.
How do you do that?
I was about to ask that question, but I didn't want to be dumb.
I don't know. It's a celebrity. They've got all these kind of celebrity pitmasters that coach these like firefighter team, the police team,
that's
type thing. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
So I don't know, but there's people traveling from all over the country going in there, and people were like, "I can't believe they haven't canceled this." But
yeah, because they're right in the heart of all of it. I mean,
yeah.
Speaking of firefighters, JJ, my brother, who's a big barbecue guy as well, actually. I mean, not, but he likes it. Anyway, last week, he sent us a text, and he helped deliver a baby.
Really?
On the side of the road.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. They got a call, and this one was going into labor. So he was the first person outside of its mother to hold it, because they had to wait until she was done with all the stuff. But yeah, we were like, whoa.
The afterbirth.
Yeah, the afterbirth. I didn't want to say it just because I don't want to gross everybody out, even though it's a natural thing.
I was going to say it's Mother Nature.
Yeah, but
you don't fuck with Mother Nature. I've learned that a long time ago.
He just casually texted us at I think it was 6:30 in the morning. He's like, "Yeah, so I just helped deliver a baby," and we're like, "What?" He sends us the craziest stuff at the most random times of the day.
So do they just sit there until the ambulance get there for somebody to cut the umbilical cord, or how's that work?
Well, he is in the ambulance. He was a paramedic.
Ambulance.
Oh, so did he cut the umbilical cord?
He did not. There was other people there, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know the logistics.
Get that answer for us.
We got a lot of things to go back, revisit on today's show.
Yeah, we're going to have to take notes.
Yeah. So have you had any interesting eats this week?
It's been, without Sherry this week, because I'm traveling without Sherry.
Oh, you don't have Sherry with you?
No. Sherry decided. Sherry decided she wanted to be cold.
Oh, so
she's here.
Sherry is there. Yeah. So interesting story. So after last weekend's contest, after braving 45-mile-an-hour winds the entire time we were there, we left early Sunday morning and drove to Vegas, jumped on a flight while waited in the airport because Sherry wanted to be at the airport early, which we ended up. So, I was just, okay, honey, we'll go early.
Sure.
Well, the rental car place is this far away and okay, yes, honey, we'll go early. So we ended up waiting 4 hours in the fucking airport, but that's fine. We were there. We got plenty early. And so then we flew back to Des Moines, got back to Des Moines at 4 o'clock on Sunday.
Right.
By the time we got our bags and stuff, because we had to check baggage with all the barbecue shit and knives and all that stuff. So we drove to Sherry's mom's at 5 o'clock. I cooked dinner and got home at 7 o'clock, threw everything in the washer, cleaned the clothes, and then the next morning we left for the airport at 5 a.m.
Right.
Or I left for the airport at 5 a.m. And so, I mean, I was literally in 4 time zones in 25 hours.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
But Sherry's sister was heading to she was going to what's on the west side of Mexico?
Cancun?
No, west side.
I don't know. Dominican Republic?
No.
That's the east.
Mexico, but what's the
Puerto
tourist
Vallarta?
destination? No,
I'll look it up.
no.
I just said a lot of things on the east, huh? I don't want to. On the west side of Mexico?
Yeah, clear over south of California, right?
Baja.
Over there. Whatever. South of there. Anyway, her sister was leaving
Cabo?
tomorrow. Cabo. Her sister was going to Cabo tomorrow to go on vacation. So Sherry was running accounting this week.
Oh.
Well,
that makes more
the
sense.
the friend she was going with is from Branson, Missouri.
Okay.
Well, they knew her flight's not getting out, and they didn't want to. And they were meeting up in Dallas, which was going to be a shithole. This was on Sunday, so they
Of
decided
last week.
of this week,
Oh, of this week. Okay. Okay.
like Sunday.
Yeah.
So
This past Sunday.
coming up,
Yeah.
this coming up in 2 days.
Oh.
Yeah, she's leaving coming up. So so Sherry couldn't come down here. So she's like, so now her sister has had to cancel her trip
Right.
because they knew their flight was going to get canceled, and they had to cancel by Friday night with their trip insurance. So they postponed their trip till the end of March.
Right.
And now Sherry could have came down here. And I said, well, jump on a plane. I'll pick you up in Tampa today. No, I gotta work. Well, whatever. I said, okay, well, enjoy your 25 below zero weather. Why, it's 85 here.
Right.
And I said, well, then come to San Antonio next weekend. And she goes, are you kidding me? It's supposed to be 40 degrees there. Not a chance.
Oh.
Okay.
You know, sometimes people would rather just be home. Like if I'm
not me.
If I'm gonna, I mean, no, but I mean like, if my options were like 40 degrees or like 20 degrees, it's like I might as well just stay home and because
But anyway, back to your eating question. So without Sherry, I'm like eating what? So I'm kind of back on the ultra healthy kick. So I've been like the poke bowl overload this week.
Right.
Right. So the first night I'm like, I'm going to go get some. And I was kind of, instead of making my own rice, I cheated and I went and got the little Minute Maid rices in a cup, which by the way are actually really good.
Not too bad, eh?
Interesting.
Yeah, not too bad. Now I got the jasmine rice. Next time I'll get the quinoa or the brown rice. But it was like just 1 cup, minute in the microwave, take the lid off, minute in the microwave. Actually, really good rice. But anyway, I'd take a cup of rice. I bought this vegetable slaw, like the broccoli slaw and whatever, but it was a vegetable slaw. So I took a cup of rice. I took a bunch of that vegetable slaw. I sliced up half an avocado. And then I put, the first night I went and bought a fresh tuna steak at the fish market. And I just diced it up raw and put that in there. And then I put some French's onions.
Oh,
because the poke bowl that I had down there at the food truck did that. I put French's onions, just a little bit of that on top, and then I covered it with soy sauce. And then Blues Hog has what they call their dragon sauce that they sell. It's an Asian kind of barbecue sauce, and I drizzled that over the top. and that was like next level top shelf poke bowl.
Was it now?
And it was so good. The next day, I'm like, I just want the same exact poke bowl, except for, and I had some rice left, or I had another thing of rice, and I had some vegetable slaw, but I wanted a different protein. So I went to the store, and they had sashimi smoked salmon.
Okay.
Now, sashimi means it's, you know, sashimi smoked salmon is ready. Sashimi is safe to eat raw.
Okay.
So I had this little 4-ounce portion of sashimi smoked salmon with the same exact ingredients, and it was even better. Now, I bought that at the grocery store. Now, the only bad thing about that salmon, it wasn't bad, but it's a 4-ounce portion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's $13.99.
Oh,
Ouch.
But it was probably enough for 2 people, the 4-ounce portion.
really?
I mean, that was a lot of, it was a lot of
A
salmon.
lot of shimmying. A lot of shimmying.
It was a lot of sashimi.
I did see this, and I did pique my interest because I do love a good poke bowl.
Now, Blaine Hunter came back and commented saying I needed to do crispy rice with this instead of the French's onions, which that piqued my interest, but I didn't really have time to make crispy rice, taking like a cooked rice and mixing it with sesame oil and maybe a little
Yeah.
chili sauce or something to make it a
Right.
little spicy to make a crispy rice.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Yeah,
and
that did
then
look good.
last night we went to a seafood restaurant down here, and I had a blackened redfish with collard greens and a Cajun kind of jambalaya rice.
Oh, okay.
So it's been kind of a fishy, ricey week.
Kind of a fishy deal.
Yeah,
It's kind of my favorite, though.
Yeah, I agree with you.
yeah, me too. Me
I'm
too.
going to Florida in about a month, and I'm actually kind of excited just to like have good fish
I
one of the
might,
days.
really just, um, I might just go to Walmart and pick up one of them poke bowls and take to the barbecue contest and
They're actually,
borrow somebody's for their lunch.
yeah, they're
So they have
actually
poke
really
bowls at
good.
Walmart?
Yeah,
Oh,
and they're so
Randy.
good.
Never heard
They
of
are
them.
Randy,
Yeah.
so good.
Yes,
They're like
the hell
ready
you
to
say?
eat. Mm-hmm. They're actually, I've only had it once, but I
Well, if
mean,
they got
they're
them in
a
Des
little,
Moines, I'm sure they got them in Jacksonville.
right. Exactly. Because, Darren, I don't know what you just muted yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
You want to know why?
why?
Because I got to pee.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, we will.
Okay, yeah.
But speaking of being on healthy kicks, you want to know what my new thing is?
What's that?
Protein coffee.
You know what? It's funny you say that. I just got a bag of it in and had a cup the other day. The only thing I don't like about it, there's not a lot of protein in it.
Well, what kind of protein coffee did you get?
Javi, I think it's Javi.
That's what I'm drinking. High five.
Oh,
It has
man.
10 grams. You need 2 scoops.
Yeah,
You can do 2
that's not
scoops.
well, if you put 2 scoops in, you'd have 20 grams, I think.
Yeah.
But
And then it's only, I mean, it's like essentially just having a cup of creamer. But I do
It is
love,
pretty
that's what I'm
tasty.
drinking. I'm
Are you
drinking
really?
the caramel one. Yeah.
That's what I've got. Is the caramel.
It's so good. I actually went, I mean, but they're expensive.
Yeah.
But I went and got a I just went and got a second bag because I was worried they were gonna sell out before I had a chance to.
You can buy it in the grocery store.
Yeah, you can get them at Target.
Okay, we don't have. Well, it's in Springfield, but I just ordered it. And,
Yeah, I'll probably order it in the future. So it
it is pretty tasty, but I noticed
It
it's got a
is.
lot of caffeine in it.
Yeah, I feel so much better. So I've been drinking.
really?
I'll do like a cup of the. I'll do 1 cup of this, maybe 2 if I'm feeling crazy.
Right.
And then I'll do. I also got a new protein powder, and it tastes like a caramel latte. So then I mix
Really?
that with my milk. Yeah, I mix it with my milk, and mix it up, shake it, and then I pour it into just like black coffee, like a creamer, and then it looks like a latte. And it has that one has 25 grams of protein, so I'll have that one.
So
It's just like
the
a
protein
meal.
coffee, are you mixing it with coffee?
No, so this one the Javi you just mix with milk or water.
Right.
I mix it with milk so it tastes more like
Well,
coffee. And
but
like
you can't. But I can't mix it with milk.
Well, I mix
well, you
mine
can
with
mix it
almond
with
milk.
Yeah, mine's with almond milk. I
And
do
so
unsweetened
what's
almond
this?
milk.
So
Should I go
okay.
grab
So
my
what?
bag so I can show you? Please hold.
Isn't he sleeping?
Well, I could walk down the stairs. You're such a.
That was a good one, Darren. That one just
You
got
guys are-
slipped right in there.
You guys are fucking weird.
Yeah. Almost a double, if you want to know the truth.
Oh shit. Protein overload. That was my Google search this morning about fucking protein gas.
Oh.
God, the more protein you eat, the gaseous you get. And I'm
Really?
like, what the hell?
Yep.
Javi protein coffee. So it's like
Yes.
instant coffee. So it's like
Yes.
instant coffee.
Yes, so you fill your cup with 8 ounces of cold water or milk. I do almond milk.
Oh, this is a cold thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
Can you
it's
do
an ice.
hot? You can't do hot.
Well, I mean, no. I mean,
No,
I
because
guess
it'd
you.
probably screw up the protein
Yeah.
in it.
But so I have another way that I do. I should have grabbed both. I have another way that I make a hot coffee. Like right now, I'm drinking it cold because this one tastes better. God, I really am out of breath.
How many calories?
70 plus your milk.
I
So
was
depending on how
laughing
much-
my ass off when I was taking a leak. I could hear you guys talking, and Randy's like, "Well, it's only 10 grams," and well, I guess if I doubled it, it'd be 20.
Yeah,
Be
most
too
people
much
double
protein,
it.
too much powder in there.
Well, you just have to
but the
add
protein,
more milk.
what? But is it whey protein
Um,
or is it pea protein?
You know what? That's a good question. Oh yeah, it is
I
whey
think it's
protein.
I think it's whey.
So,
Yeah, it's
so
whey
it's
protein.
whey protein, so it doesn't do much good to mix it with almond milk because it's whey protein.
Yeah, so you're still getting your lactosine in there.
Well, I only mix it with almond milk because it's less calories. I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm lactose tolerant, as some would say.
This whole protein thing, I could just have to stick to fish and pork chops. And by the way, oh yeah, we went to this fancy restaurant the other night too, in
Okay.
Cape Coral, just because Jeff, he's a swanky guy and he likes to go to swanky restaurants, and so
Sure.
we have this fancy steakhouse right in between our houses, and so I just walked over there. It's about 3 blocks away. I had never been. Nice atmosphere, patio, heaters, whatever. And I was back and forth. Am I going to order the salmon? Going to order the pork chop? And I'd go to the waitress and I like salmon, pork chop. She goes, "Oh boy, toss them. Our pork chop is so good. It's so tender." And I said, "Well, is the chef going to cook it the way I want it?" And she goes, "He's going to cook it. He'll cook it whatever way you want it. But if you tell him to cook it medium, it'll come out so pink and so nice." And I said, "Perfect. Let's do it." And so it came out, this pork chop, over some blistered peppers and onions. So it was like red peppers, and they were blistered and peppered with a little bit of sausage in it. And it had a maple kind of glaze-ish on it, and a little bit of tiny diced apples on the pork chop. And that motherfucker cooked that pork chop more than you could fucking cook it. It was tough and it was so overdone.
Boy.
I was so fucking pissed. And it was one of those places that they serve it a la carte,
Right.
right? So you order yours, and I didn't order any sides, right? Because
Right.
it was already 9 o'clock at night, and I'm like trying to watch myself. So it was like, I'm just going to have this pork chop.
Oh no.
$54 for this
Ooh.
damn pork chop that was
How thick
overdone.
was it?
Oh, it was probably a 8-ounce pork chop.
Wow.
$54 for this Berkshire overcooked shit ass pork chop. That
Tougher than twang hide, probably.
oh god, and I'll never send anything back, but I'll
Right.
never go back either.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be damned.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
So
Oh, I
sad.
did hear back. I heard back from JJ.
Yeah.
They did cut the umbilical cord. He did not personally, but he watched it happen. So it was cut.
So is he ready to be a father then after this?
His response was that the only thing he was thinking about when he was holding the baby was what his high school football coach said to him, and it was hold it high and tight. So I
Good
don't
advice.
know.
Good advice.
Yes.
Life lessons.
My cousin is having a baby here in the next couple of weeks, and so like we were discussing this, and we thought maybe we would have him hold the newborn to just kind of get just see it for ourselves, because trying to picture JJ holding a baby is not something I can even like imagine. It just feels like it'd be so awkward, but I don't know. As for him being a father, but who knows? Couldn't be me.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy.
So what time will rewards be tomorrow night, Darren, you think?
Oh, probably midnight, knowing Lakeland. Who knows?
They got a lot of
Well,
ancillaries and all that stuff.
I
There's so
don't
many
even
teams.
know. I really should pay attention to this shit, but I don't know. I mean, we're
Yeah, should pay
going
attention.
home tomorrow night.
Okay.
I was planning on staying, because I ain't got nowhere to go till I got a flight Wednesday.
Right.
But Jeff says we're going, so we're going tomorrow night. And then we'll have to stop for Mexican on the way home because that's their tradition.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure we'll find some. There's a lot of dirtball Mexican places. I mean, when you go to Lakeland, you're not taking the interstate. You're going cross country through the orange country. You're seeing what
Is that
redneck
right?
Florida is. Oh, you're seeing what redneck Florida is all about.
I'll be damned.
So anyway, I'm sure we'll get home at midnight tomorrow night. And then I got to start maybe practicing half chickens because I got to cook half chicken next weekend in San Antonio.
Oh, okay. They're at San Antonio.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to start playing around with that. So.
What do you think your
Bye, Emma.
adios?
Yeah, it was nice.
What's your
nice,
strategy
nice
on
seeing
cooking
her.
the half chickens?
Or
do you have
I
one
don't
yet?
know. Well, gonna brine it, gonna inject the shit out of it. We're in Texas, so I'll probably cook it on some onions because
Cook it
everybody
on some
cooks their
onions.
chicken.
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, they put onions down on the grill to protect that breast from
And
drying
then
out, but
literally
also
cook the chicken on top of those onions?
Yep. And that onion kind of steams and gives that flavor to the bottom of that chicken because everything they do is they cut it's all with knife and fork, so they like a little onion
explain
flavor.
how the presentation goes on the chicken, the half chicken. Is it the turn-in box?
It's just a half chicken in a box.
Okay.
Yeah, just a half chicken in a
And
box.
then judging, they cut it up.
Yep, each judge gets a knife and a fork on every category.
Okay.
So they reach into the box. Hi, Emma.
Hi.
Welcome
My
back.
internet went out. I'm making Lane call
So
me.
they just reach into
today.
the box and they can cut off part of the leg or the thigh or the breast or whatever they want,
They
right?
can cut whatever they want. They mainly go for the breast, I think. But so you undercook the breast a little bit, and then you don't dare take a bite out of the thigh. I don't think because it's probably not done. But I don't think you have to worry about them getting. I don't think you have to worry about them getting close to the bone because they wouldn't get close to the bone. So they're just going to get to the. Even if they take something off the thigh, they're probably going to get the outside, which is going to be done. But I don't think the
Sure.
inside of the. I don't think the inside thigh is going to be done. It ain't going to be done on mine. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Because in order to keep that breast juicy, it's going to be way underdone.
Sure. Now, what else do you do? Ribs also? I think I heard
Yep,
you
we
say.
got. Yeah, you turn in eight bones of ribs, and then you turn in, but you're going to overcook the shit out of them. And
Really?
then you got to turn in 8 slices of brisket.
Oh, brisket also. Okay, I didn't realize.
Yep,
I should have known
yep,
Texas being brisket. So
yep. Half chicken brisket and ribs, and then we're doing beans, and then an anything but meat. I'm not sure what we're doing there. We got to do a dessert, which has to fit in the box.
okay,
Now we got a couple gals from Snake River Farms are coming down. I think they're going to do the dessert. I'm sure it'll be a cheesecake or something.
sure.
We haven't talked through that. We're kind of just winging it.
Okay.
We're winging it.
So
That'll be interesting to hear
yeah,
about.
yeah,
That half chicken sounds good,
yeah.
but I'd rather have it cooked. But
Oh, it'll be cooked, Randy. I'm
I
sure.
mean,
I'm
all the
sure
way.
it'll hit at least 140 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
In the thigh.
You know, it's
Maybe.
So I cooked a chicken breast. It's been a couple weeks ago now, and it was really good. But don't tell my mom. I did like the Darren way, where I cooked it up to
145.
yeah, and then I just let it sit for a little bit, cook itself.
And it was
And
juicy as shit, wasn't it?
yeah, Lane's like, "How did you cook this?" And I was like, "Oh, you know." He's like, I can't cook chicken breasts, and this is really good." And I was like, "Well,
And nobody died, did they? Or you didn't get sick either, did you?
no."
See?
There
It
you
cooked
go.
for. I mean, yeah, I was like, I'm not going to tell you my secrets because that might stress you out, but let me tell you, it's not that hard.
No,
No,
not that hard.
not that hard. But
Not that hard. Yeah, I'm getting a little guidance. I'm getting a little guidance on chicken from maybe one of the top chicken guys in the Texas thing.
Okay,
So
good.
he's kind of coaching me along. So
Good deal.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
yeah, not what you know, it's who you know, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth?
Eat
So
that
hopefully-
the truth.
Hopefully we'll get that more guidance. I got to get Lakeland out of the way, and then we'll start working on half chickens.
What will you cook on down there? An offset?
Gabe's bringing. I'm cooking with Gabe from Smoking
Right.
Bolts. Him and I are cooking together under 2G's barbecue. Gabe and the goat and I don't know what we're calling ourselves. 2G's barbecue, but I think it's like the goat and Gabe, or a goat and a Gabe, or I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Okay.
Whatever. They just draw ticket numbers, so it doesn't really matter. But so we're he's bringing his trailer across from California,
Okay.
Oh, wow.
so we'll cook on Gateway drums.
On drums. Okay.
Yep.
I guess California to San Antonio is not as bad as
Yeah, it's about 18 hours, but he's a road hog.
Oh,
Is he really?
that's actually
Yeah, he's good.
quite far.
Yeah,
Well, that'll be nice.
That's fine.
You'll have the drums to cook on,
yep. It'll be good.
facility to work out of, and such.
That's right. So, Randy, do we have a weekly farm report?
Of course we do. And it is brought to us by First National Bank of Arnsville. Let us put a little candy in your pot.
What?
Whoa.
Look at that.
God, I hate the internet.
Did you go there and say, hey?
Yeah. Oh, I've got more stuff for weeks to come.
Really? You
They
told
had a
them about it? And they,
Ba, ba, ba.
Well, I was in there paying my farm note, and I was getting ready to leave, and I said, "Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any kind of junk that says First National Bank of Orangeville on it?" And Kevin's like, "Yes, we do." And I was telling him about it, and he is laughing.
Did you pull? You should have pulled. Did you pull up the YouTube? You should have pulled up the YouTube, and
well, I told him about the YouTube.
You could have went right to the end.
But so he gave me a few other things to use. But let us put some candy in your jar. First National Bank of Orangeville.
Why don't you put some candy in the jar, Randy?
Because I forgot it at Walmart the other day. So today's farm report brought to you by First National Bank of Orangeville. The lead story is there's too much fucking corn out there. Too much corn. We had a record-breaking corn harvest in 2025, now pegged at over 17 billion bushels. Stockpiles are at an 8-year high. And they're calling for Congress to make some sort of congressional action warning without expanded bridge support programs. Midwestern's farm groups are also voicing frustration after U.S. lawmakers opted for a study task force on year-round E15 gasoline sales rather than passing the legislation. So that corn's going to get cheap. Market reports for this week. Soybean March delivery is up 3 cents in the overnight trade. Support is coming from 10 consecutive days of confirmed overseas sales. So they're moving the beans. And positive trade talks between U.S. and China. Corn is holding steady. Wheat, yeah, there you go. Livestock this is interesting. The beef industry is navigating a severe domestic shortage. Funny that, like we didn't know that.
Imagine that.
With U.S. cattle herd,
plenty of corn to feed them, but now we're short of cattle to eat them.
For the cattle to eat. This is kind of interesting. With the U.S. cattle herd at its smallest size in over 80 years. Smallest herd size in 80 years. And this has led to record 20-year-over-year surge in beef imports to meet consumers' needs. And then talking about the screw worm, Secretary Brooke Rollins announced a grand challenge funding opportunity to combat the northwest spread of the New World screw worm. So you get your applications in by February 23rd. And then they're looking into more land ownership. And speaking of land ownership, there was some ground sold, probably about 4 or 5 miles from world headquarters here. Flat ground, didn't drain very good. 3 lots of about 110, 120 acres per lot, per tract. 20,200 an acre.
Whoa! Is that a world record?
I doubt it. I'm sure there's been more. Some bring more, but around here, that's the top I've heard. But and that was an auction, an online and live auction. But 20,200, and the same guy bought all 3 tracts. So
Kim Jong-un?
No. It was an investor from St. Louis. So say 360 acres times 20,200. Is that right? Fuck, it's a lot of money.
You typed in 3 buttons on your calculator and said, actually, I don't want to do this.
Fuck it, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
And this guy has a local farmer that farms all of his ground. He's purchased quite a bit of ground. Hasn't for the last year, but then there's so much private treaty ground that's sold that you don't hear about, where I got ground and I'll trade you for this ground. There's a lot of ground trading going on, you know, and for capital gains and such.
Yeah, you have to avoid the capital gains.
And but that was and this ground, it's flat as my desk, but I was talking to a guy that farms up around there, and he said it doesn't drain very well. So they're gonna have to sink a lot of money into tiling to get it up to some good production numbers. So that's kind of the farm report today, brought to you by First National Bank of Orangeville. We're always looking for ways to help you put candy in your pot.
I like Swan for your business the most still. I'm going to need you to work on your taglines.
We've got it here too. Got that handy right here too. So.
Oh, jeez.
That's all I've got for today. Thank you very much, and tune in next time.
Tune in next time.
Do we have anything else?
I don't.
Not that I can think of. Well, hopefully we'll score a little bit better this week than we did last week, and if not, we'll always wish we would have.
There you go.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Well, if you haven't already, follow us on social media at Cue the Mic Pod. Find us on YouTube at Cue the Mic Podcast. Like, follow, subscribe, do all the things. You know the drill. Randy, take it away, buddy.
Boom! Out of here. Done. Finished. Boom.
Boom. We're gone.
We'll see you guys next week.